Hello and welcome to another unboxing video. So still going through all the stuff I got at the other parties out in August of this year, and this is another set from Victrix, the Celtic Chariot 28mm hard plastic, and we get 3 chariots and 20 figures. There are our chariots in the 3D renders, and comes in the plastic packaging now, favoured by Victrix as opposed to the boxes. So let's have a look at what we get. So we get some instructions. How to put the chariots together. And we get, what have we got, 5 sprues. Let's have a look. So we've got 3 sprues of chariots and 2 sprues of figures. So let's go to the nub of the point, which is the chariots, and look at one of the chariot setups. So what have we got? So we've got our wheels, we've got our reins. We've got 2 horses, and we've got 2 figures. So it looks like we've got male and female. We've got our second horse, and we've got another chariot rider. We've got a figure split into torso, legs, one arm, and the head somewhere. We've got the chariot sides. We've got a couple of victims. Some more victims, and a standard with a head on a spear. We've got a couple of heads, some arms, a couple of armaments, and a cloak. A nice detail on the figures. So that's the chariots, and we get some figures. So this comes from the Armoured Warrior set, Gallic Armoured Warriors, which I think I've looked at in another video a few months ago. So 1, 2, 3, 4 figures. A selection of shields. Some stands. There are the shields. Then we've got our arms with swords, spears, javelins. We've got headpiece attachments, and we've got our heads. 6, 12 heads, more than enough there. So that's it. That's what we're getting with the Celtic Chariots set, 3 chariots from Victrix. So this is one of the chariots that I've made up. It's not going to stay together, but let's have a look at it. So we've got the 2 horses, the chariot, the rider, and the lass on the back. Let's just pick these apart a second. So we've got the 2 horses. Nice detail in the face. I've used my homemade black wash on these after a quick undercoat of white spray, just to bring out the detail. Now there is an issue with this horse. It's fixed to the base by a tiny little spot of plastic here and here, and when I was cutting them out, there's 2 halves. And I had to get rid of a little bit of flash, and whilst I was cutting that off, I put a little bit of pressure on the base, and this one snapped off and this one almost came off. I don't know if you can see, it's just a tiny bit of sort of plastic weld on that one, and the same on that one. So these are actually just glued back onto the base. So I'd watch that on this particular horse. This one was fine. It's just got the standard 3 feet straight down, but this one is quite weak. Anyway, so that's the horses. Here's the chariot. So 2 styles of chariot, and I've gone for the complete semicircle one rather than the double one that's the other style. And one of the riders, one detail on that face. I haven't attached the rider to his hands yet, and I think that'll be a little awkward, knowing how to sort the reins in relation to the position that he's going to be on the chariot. Because it just attaches to his hands, but I'm sure we'll get over that in due course. And then we've got a couple of the riders. So this is the female. And this is the male. There he is. Fearsome looking baldy bloke. There with a head on a spike. You can see the detail in there, all those folds and hair curls and beardage. And then I think I did one more so that's the one of the chariots from the Victrix set. Thanks for watching.